So I think we may have made a little bit of a mistake. I say we. I made a bit of a mistake. The latest Sims 4 roadmap talks about embracing the hustle and bustle, and obviously they reference the tasty stuff pack, which is the home chef kit, but they also mention an enabling expansion pack. Now, I thought the latest expansion pack would be called Get Busy, because you know, every single Sims 4 pack is like Get Busy or Growing Busy, Busy Together, My First Busy Stuff. It's always like something like Get Something. So I thought Get Busy was the name of the latest expansion pack, but I have a feeling that that's not actually the real name. And that's because when they were showing us the My First Home Chef Hustle Stuff Pack trailer, near the end of the trailer, it literally says Get Busy. Why would they say that for a stuff pack trailer if that's the name of the expansion pack? So obviously that's not the name of the pack, but for now I'm just calling it Get Busy because I don't know what else to call it. Now, even though we haven't had an official announcement of this pack, there are some things that we can guess about what the pack will entail. The Sims team love dropping little hints in their things, so literally just pausing and taking a look at this. I believe some people have been saying this is a Thai dish, apart from a Thai green curry. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I know absolutely nothing about Thai food, but apparently this is Thai. This elephant too apparently is Thai. This kind of like star elephant teapot. I mean, when you think of Thailand, you think of those elephant ride things. I hate them. I really don't mean to be too political, but guys, the elephants, they don't like it. If you go to Thailand, please don't ride an elephant because I'll never forgive you for it. I am being serious. They're very cruel. But we associate elephants with Thailand, so it seems very likely that we're going to be getting a Thai-inspired expansion pack for The Sims 4, which I'm all for because we only have one Asian world for The Sims 4, which is Japan, which comes from the Snowy Adventure expansion pack. And obviously Asia contains more than one culture, more than one aesthetic, more than one vibe. Asia isn't one big country, like how Americans refer to Europe as if it's just a country. It always makes me laugh. Bit of a tangent. I love it when Americans say, no offense guys, but I love it when you say, oh, I'm traveling to Europe. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean you're traveling to Europe? Where? Which country? So it would be nice to see another world based on Asia that's very different, because I definitely think Japan and Thailand have a massively different vibe. I mean, taking a look at Thailand, there's like three main parts that you think of as an outsider. Firstly, when you think of Thailand, you think of like the beaches and the mountains. This is what I think of anyway. Taking a boat and like going through these cliffs and things looks amazing. Then of course we've got Bangkok, which is obviously a very big city, and this is extremely relevant because the only city world that we have for The Sims 4 right now comes in this city living pack, and many Sims have been crying out for ages for a brand new city, or at least for some brand new apartments, and having a Bangkok inspired world would be a really great way to do that, because obviously 90% of the Sims 4 worlds are American worlds. They can only really go so far with another American looking city, so it would make sense to have a city that looks like it's from a different country. And obviously Thailand as well is known for having a really rich history of lots of temples and things. I could definitely see them making some really nice stuff like this, although I know The Sims 4 is a little bit weird when it comes to representing stuff from other countries that may be interpreted as religious. It's like when they did that with the Snowy Escape pack and they tried to do a shrine and everybody was claiming this is offensive. And I'm sure I feel like it happens with every single pack that's not considered Western or European. There's always a group of loud snowflakes. This is offensive. So I'm sure people will find a way to be offended by this pack too. So I'm not too sure if the Sims team would actually make some more ancient looking stuff because they're scared of the snowflakes. Because based on previous history, I do think the Sims team are piece of the snowflakes. So we're going to have to wait and see on that. But at the least, I would really love to see a city that just glows up in the nighttime, like something that we'd see in Thailand. But the world and aesthetics aside, of course, gameplay is the most important thing. Now, we do have one big hint about that. In the teaser, firstly, it's referred to as a Neighborly expansion pack. Now, at first I was worried because we literally just had Growing Together this year, and that comes with a world which has a neighborly vibe. We also have Eco Lifestyle, which is supposed to be a neighborly community expansion pack. So what do they actually mean by another neighborly expansion pack? It just seems so weird to refer to it that way. But we do have another hint, and that's the keys. You could see at the top right here. Obviously they were put in here for a very specific reason. Now, many people have speculated that this pack will come with some kind of landlord mechanic or tenant mechanic or roommate mechanic, which again, we have landlords and being able to rent apartments in the City Living expansion pack. We have roommates that came with the Discover University expansion pack, so that's not really anything new. Obviously, they can't just release something that we've already got. I mean, they're already doing that with the Sims 4 My First Chef Hustle stuff pack, because we've already got the Sims 4 Cool Kitchen stuff, and we've already got the Sims 4 Dine Out as well. So EA are clearly not very afraid of recycling the same thing over and over again. But if they were giving us something new, my best guess would be that it would be some kind of real estate pack. We do already actually have a form of real estate in The Sims 4, although it does come in the form of a mod. This is one of my favorite Sims 4 mods of all time for just how realistic and cool that it's been implemented. But the mod basically lets you go into bidding wars of buying properties and selling properties. Now, even though in the City Living pack you can actually have a landlord, you can't become a landlord. The most likely outcome of this expansion pack is that it's going to come with a landlord career. We haven't actually had any careers in any Sims 4 pack this year, which is honestly so bizarre, seeing that we've already had 2 expansion packs and a soon-to-be stuff pack. So at an educated guess, I believe that becoming a landlord is going to become a live career, and I think you're going to have to vet tenants, and I think you're going to have to go to the apartments where the tenants live and deal with their problems. So if they complain about a leaky pipe, maybe you'll have to go over there and fix a leaky pipe. Maybe you'll have bad tenants. Although my only concern about this is that the real estate mod is honestly so in-depth, it feels like a Sims 4 game pack. The way it's been implemented as well is extremely professional, and it feels like it belongs in the Sims 4 base game. It's that good. So I honestly don't know if EA are going to be able to compete with that mod very well. But of course, I'm assuming the pack's going to come with more than just a career. It would have to come with a lot more gameplay too. Another hint though that this will be a pack about being a landlord or buying properties. Somebody actually translated the letter that was in the trailer, so thank you very much to HMODY360. Apparently it translates to Danny Davila something Sequoia LN Chestnut Ridge, but it also says Landgrab Industries. The Landgrab family is a base game family in The Sims 4 that lives in the Oasis Springs world. Is it called Oasis Springs? The Desert World? I always mix up the Desert World names from The Sims 2, 3, and 4. Basically, the Landgrab family, it says in their surname Landgrab, they're known for basically buying out real estate and making money that way. And this further hints to the idea that this brand new expansion pack may come with something to do with buying and selling properties. Although I do have some concerns about this expansion pack, even though we haven't seen it yet. Based on historical data from the past year, we've already had 2 expansion packs this year. I don't think there's ever been a year when the Sims team have given us 3 expansion packs and a stuff pack in the same year. And the reason why this is concerning is because if you look at the Sims 4 growing together, it really just doesn't come with that much gameplay. I don't want to talk about the world, I don't want to talk about the cast, I don't want to talk about build mode, but solely looking at gameplay, it really just didn't come with anything. When you look at the Sims 4 Horse Ranch as well, this pack really does feel like a game pack, and there is some leak coding suggests that unicorns were originally meant to be in there, but of course they weren't added in the end, and the actual gameplay in it amounts to less than the horses gameplay that existed in the Sims 3 Pets, and horses are only like a quarter of that pack. So I'm really concerned that EA are just rushing out expansion packs in order to make a quick bit of money and not really caring about the quality of them. And that doesn't feel like me being overly speculative. It feels quite an objective and factual thing to say given the historical data of the 2 expansion packs we've already had this year. I feel like now EA know that Simmers will just buy a pack, whatever it is, whether it's labeled as an expansion or a game pack, they'll just sell it as the expansion pack, even though it may not amount to an expansion pack's experience. So I am very much concerned that this pack won't really contain that much stuff. If it does just come with a career, that would be really disappointing, because obviously Dream Home Decorator is a game pack. All that came with is literally just a career, and the career wasn't implemented very well. In fact, there are many Sims 4 stuff packs which literally just come with one singular career, like Moschino stuff comes with the fashion photographer career, or we've got the paranormal stuff pack which comes with the investigator career. So to have an expansion pack with just one career seems so barbaric, but I just don't put it past Maxis at this point to just release a pack with only one career and nothing else. Hopefully we'll get more information about it soon, or I'm sure some information will leak at some point, as it always does. Make sure you check out my reaction to The Sims 4 My First Kitchen Chef Hustle Pack, whatever it's called. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.